Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As always, this is like an hour later than, I started trying to set up the Elgato because that's just how things go with me. There's also, when I first went to start recording, there wasn't someone drilling in my back garden, but there now is. That's not a euphemism. I'm getting a fence built and you can hear the drill, but I've checked and it doesn't seem to be coming up. The microphone levels are showing that it seems to be fairly quiet. It's really loud to me, but I don't think the microphone is picking it up. But maybe it is. I'm going to turn the microphone slightly, angle it away from the noise. Maybe that'll help. Anyway, this is my first video back since everything went a bit shit. If you haven't seen it already, I've got a video. It's called Taking a Break. I put up a wee while back, just talking about how everything had gone a bit wrong. I'm really far over. Let me see if I can fix my camera. Is that the right direction? Slightly better. Yeah, everything went a bit shit. So this is my first foray back into recording since everything went a bit wrong. Yeah, we're kicking off with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe version. I never played the Stanley Parable when it was out at first, so this should be interesting. I always wanted to play it. It sounded really interesting. I know it's this kind of like meta walking simulator experience thing, and I never got around to playing it. So yeah, we're gonna jump in. The new remastered version's out, and I figured why not take a stab at it now that it's been remastered and everything. So that's what we're gonna do. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No, I have not. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. I hate these things because I know they want me to be like, oh, like they want it to be like that, but like no, I want to be able to see. So we'll just leave it in the middle. Please enter the... Oh, why do you need to know that? It is 10:08 in the morning. Can I change? No. Is it on? Okay, there we go. 10 a.m. and it's 10:08 a.m. Oops. Accessibility settings can be accessed in the main menu. Fab. I do like an accessibility setting. I don't normally need them, but I really appreciate the fact that they exist. God, I really am way too far. It's because my camera keeps tilting. Hold on. Ah! Stay upright. No, it's still... Blah. It's because it keeps tilting to the left, and I'm sitting like to the right of the camera. Oh great, now you can just see the big pile of trash that I've got. It's not trash, it's a pile of blankets and my jumper. And my wrapper from my mini muffin I was eating, that's wonderful. I just don't know why it always tilts to the left, or to its right. So annoying. What about that? There, that's better. I'm a bit more central now. Okay, sorry. Right. Let's check the settings. No. Absolutely. Wait. Oh, right. Off. We absolutely do not want to invert the y-axis. There's nothing that annoys me more. Show subtitles. Vibration. Subtitle size. Medium's fine. Background opacity. Oh, cute. So you can, like, change how much you want the box. That's interesting. Translation labels. Color labels. Nah. Content warnings. Nah, we're alright. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oops. Audio. Sure. Controls. Simplified? Nah, but probably okay. Okay, cool. Then we begin. The end is never the end. The end is also loading. Kind of.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-ending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day,
Good for Stanley.
something very peculiar happened.
Oh no.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
Oh man, did he forget it was a bank holiday?
Something was very clearly
It's the worst when that happens.
shocked, frozen solid. Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
It's definitely a bank holiday. Wait, now the axis is inverted. Fuck's sake. How did I... Oh, I've turned it on. Oh, wait, okay, sorry. I realise now. I thought click the box to turn it off, but I actually turned it on. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Okay, there we go. Fucking hate an inverted y-axis. Like, I can't even explain how much I hate an inverted y-axis. Okay, so we're walking. The walking speed is faster than I would like it to be, because that's going to give me motion sickness, but it's fine. We'll go with it. Gee, that is fast. Holy shit. I don't think there was an option to slow that down, was there? Because that is...
All of his
Whoa, that's fast.
What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
I can make it go slower.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
If I just hold it, like, quite
No matter
gently,
how
it'll go
Stanley
slower.
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I love the fact that this guy sounds like he's narrating, like, Jack and Ori. Or, like, some 1960s kids show. What does that say? Number one dad. Cute. I'm telling you, it's a bank holiday. He's come in by mistake. All his co-workers know it's the day off. He's come in like an idiot. That's the parable. I hate Mondays. Yeah, especially when it's a bank holiday Monday and you've shown up to work. Do you get bank holidays in America? Or is that like a British thing? I actually don't know the answer to that question. I've said this before with video games, I fucking love office buildings, so this is like...
Open doors. He entered the door on his left.
He entered the door on his left. Oh, okay. So what happens if I enter the door on the right? Do I break the story? I remember hearing about this game and the fact that, like, if you try and, like, go against the narration, it comments on it and stuff. The only time I think I ever actually saw any of the Stanley Parable is when they showed clips of it at the BAFTA Game Awards back when it came out. Like, when it was nominated. Yeah, see the fact that I love office buildings. See this room right here. See this like slightly murky carpet. See these fucking ceiling tiles with lights in them. The pot plant, the ugly chairs. This is so me. This is so my aesthetic. Like I just fucking love offices. I love an office building. Game was made for me, right? What happens if I go through here?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ooh, okay. What, is this the employee lounge? Nope, that's a messy office. Why is there so many doors? Aha! The employee lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
What are the controls again? Ah, right, I was going to see if there's a crouch. Yeah, crouch, interact, move, look, pause. Right. Yeah, because I wanted to see if I can read, like, the mug. Coffee nut.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, the door shut. Oh, man. Alright, the first open door on his left. This one, then. What happens if I go past it?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired yet.
Oh, no, the door shut. Wait, where am I now? Oh no, I don't think I want to be here. Why am I so short? Wait.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off
Oh no.
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can...
Where the hell am I going?
The fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Okay, that's not creepy. Alright. Don't see anything else I can... Oh, jeez. What? Oh, God.
That's her, Stanley.
No,
You
what?
need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
The fuck is
If you can
this?
truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
How do I pick it up? How do I pick it up? Oh, there we go. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What the fuck?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
He said he wasn't my enemy and then he tricked me in thinking I had a wife. What the heck?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Wait, I died? Good morning, employee 47427. Press X on your controller.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
What?
And he called it the Stanley Parable.
What?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Sure,
what is going
there's an
on?
answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Tell your wife you love her. What, my mannequin wife?
But there is no answer. How could
Oh,
it
no.
possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm trying pressing the other buttons. Nothing's happening.
You see?
Oh no.
Hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
What?
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What is this game? Oh jeez. Oh. Okay. Back at the start.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, should we go to the meeting room this time? Wait. Awaiting input. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of
I'll enter the door on the left.
he entered the door on his left.
Aha.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let's see. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. RIP Franz. Cabal planning. Weekly targets admin. Marketing Mondays. Termination Tuesdays. We're broke Wednesdays. Mergers. Weekly review. Pranking floor 5 meeting. IT department. Financial panic meeting. Office efficiency. 451's private time, legal, boss inspection, ideas and development, what to do about 432, don't tell 432 about meeting, group 44X, group 4, alright, a bunch of groups, this book is too small, I think that says, pre-review of weekly review, office party, 8 bird. Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Standardized graphs, 40x wide, not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Synergize papers, hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. 5 paper guy, hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep targets on the topic of the future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. TPS report, what does that say? This page contains no information. Okay. Getting stuck in the fucking chairs. Everyone is unique, you most of all. Number of slides on this slide. Charts, charts and slides and slides. They really made that in a PowerPoint, didn't they? Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please no more charts, please, I'm begging. The Boss Appreciation Minute. On your Boss Appreciation Minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out in triplicate and return to your Boss Appreciation Specialist. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, but more inclined towards conflict, unless you're the kind of person who initiates conflict, why did we hire you? Remember that it takes 2 people something something something. Lunch. A boat. Talk radio. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less, do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation of promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. I can't argue with that. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you, take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers, resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Repeat ad nauseum. Using slides to assure employees everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel in the text. This will ensure a calm and productive environment. Oh dear. Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market parad. What? Monetize free to play. Oh no. Not free to play. Broom closet. Oh, I can open doors.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
There's a broom.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh geez. This is extravagant. Executive bathroom. Oh, because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Extreme bathrooms. Okay. The beige pages. Okay. A panda getting... What? Business strategy is to shoot pandas in the head. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
No, he couldn't. Can I use the phone? Okay.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Oh, good God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
284. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the key, Stanley happened to input the correct code by...
Amazing!
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright. Oh, okay. Loading. I worry with games like this because...
Into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Like, when there's like so many things to explore, I'm like... I'm gonna miss stuff. I need to know all the things. I love games like this and I hate them in equal measure.
The large door.
Oh jeez.
Mind control facility.
Or escape. Let's escape, shall we?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh. Oh, the corridor just keeps getting longer.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to track.
Yeah, the corridor just keeps getting longer. Okay, we'll go through the mind control door then.
Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Yeah, that's what it is. What the fuck is this?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What
lovely.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
It's the Matrix.
Did he have the strength to find out?
I mean, I don't think I've got much other option, so... Ugh. Yikes. Okay.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Oh.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an
They're watching all the employees.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Where am I? 427, there. Why is that one over there got, like, error text on it? Fired. Huh. Okay. It's like, if you work for a company where all the employees are just referred to by number, you should pretty much assume that you're working for an evil dystopian corporation.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Oh, it definitely could.
Had he been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
This is when it's like working for Amazon.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Probably. Yeah. If he worked here and thought there was nothing dodgy going on, then yeah.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Mind controls idle awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
It's pretty easy.
he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Guys, I'm gonna shut down Amazon. Jeff Bezos can't stop me. I beat the game! Yay! I did it! I won! Something tells me that's not the case. Oh man, I'm tired. I'm sorry.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No, Amazon will never die. Oh god, the controller's vibrating.
He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled
I did it, I beat the game.
from else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's... What other mysteries did the strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Good for Stanley. Oh, I actually did beat the game. Wow, okay. I mean, I get what they're going for here. The fact that they're like, you beat the game, you did absolutely nothing but follow the rules. That's why you haven't solved any of the mystery. So now we have to go back to the start and do better and open more doors and do more stuff. Yeah, yeah, I get it. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Right, I haven't tried opening
Stanley
doors
decided
in
to go to
here.
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, it's locked. It's locked.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
How unfortunate. Right. Oh, door. Nope. 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 Nope.
Stanley every single door in the office. He doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Shut up. We see, one of these fucking doors will open, and this narrator will be lying to me. Okay. Right.
When Stanley came to a set of two...
No, we're going down the right
he
again.
entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Maybe I do.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Give me a drink. Now see, like, this is like a classic office meeting room, and I love it, but I'm really bothered by the fact that all the furniture's round the wall. Why is there nothing in the middle of the room?
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really?
I really wish my partners' teams would stop going off in the background.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
Okay,
left.
we didn't do that last time, so let's take the first open door on the left.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No, he didn't. Because this thing here looks interesting. Yeah, so I get it. So, like, you can follow the exact instructions and he will save the day, but he's achieved nothing apart from being
Stanley
free.
didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander
But-
about and get even further off track. So now back he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Sure. But if you don't follow the instructions and you go off course, you'll like discover more what's really going on. And you have to like keep making detours and like taking different paths to like find out the full...
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
He has locked me in.
Oh, no. Right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Cool. Right, someone's left their lights on. That's gonna just gonna let you know. Now where the fuck are we going? Oh, we're back in this room.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to...
This is a spoiler.
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
No! No! Oh god, he's put me back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Right.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
These doors opening yet? No.
When's...
Wait, what?
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. Right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come,
oh, jeez.
Stanley, let's find the story.
Well, in the words of Caleb from the Rebel Rescue episode of Witch, when in doubt, keep to the right. So... Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, I hate it. Oh, no. I hate labyrinths. Oh, God.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, but I found a door. That might have led somewhere. Okay, so if you go off course, you break the whole game. That's fun.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh god,
Okay,
now all the doors are gone.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh no.
Aha! I knew
What?
I missed something. The story. Here it comes.
What? Where are we now?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What is this? Oh, for fuck's sake. Now where have you put me?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Oh yay, I win!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh no, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to restart.
Oh jeez. This guy is stressing me out with his constant restarting. Oh god, okay.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How
TM.
is that?
Okay. Oh. Oh, there's a new room. Someone's playing solitaire. Good for you. Fucking love a game of solitaire. That one opened for a second.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
What the fuck? What is going on? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck is happening?
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
What?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Why?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh god, we're back here.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, for God's sake. Right.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh.
I'd say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
What direction? Oh, okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
There's no
Get
doors.
wild. Use your imagination. Whatever
We're
it
going
might
in
be, Stanley,
squares.
I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you.
Oh
again.
no.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
At TM. Now where are we?
Choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere...
I'm not going to walk in circles, I'll throw up.
trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay. The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
What?
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Nonsense philosophy and music.
Schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh. What were the writers smoking when they made this, by the way? Like, what kind of bizarre mind do you have to come up with this? Oh god, we're back in the office.
All of his co-workers were
Oh
gone.
God.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
What if I go back the way I did the first time?
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Or will this take me back to the whole thing with the wife?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Yeah, I'm back at the phone again.
That's her,
Okay.
Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Do you think I can unplug it?
As Stanley picked up the
Oh.
phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose it? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What? What? Is it gonna come back? Did it break? I can't tell if this is game or if it broke. I can't tell. It's not doing anything. And I can't seem to quit either. Like, it's not letting me press options or anything. I feel like it's crashed. I might need to... Okay, it's 11:07 now. Hang on. Can I just, before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously, they just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience and you're paying attention. I don't have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, the next time you boot up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favourite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. This game is so strange.
This is the story of a man.
Welcome back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
See if I can go back to what we were doing.
Worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps...
Oh shit.
But in his eagerness to prove that he's in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you're very powerful.
I didn't think it would let me do that. Oh god, what are the trophies to this game, honestly? Right, hold on. Stanley Parable. Parable Ultra. Deluxe. Trophies. I know there's the trophy that was in the original game. It was like, don't play Stanley Parable for 5 years. And then they brought it back, they've upped it to 10 years.
Decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Just to really anger all the trophy hunters of the world. Hang on.